video game!
Alright, so we're gonna load my clear data and start with New Game Plus. Where the hell is it? Right there. And we'll play it on hard so I can show you how broken this game is, even on hard. I don't know. I'd really have to think about that. Let me know if the volume is too low or too high, or yeah, too low or too loud, please. Thank you, Baltic. It hurt. The loss hurt.
Wutai troops have hijacked Shinra Express, Mark 93-2. The train is currently headed to Midgard, Sector 8.
So this looks very familiar, doesn't it? Sounds very familiar.
Neutralize the situation.
You open Final Fantasy VII with the train.
3, 2, 1. Mark. Begin mission. Operative is ready for insertion.
The train has been overrun by Wutai troops. Eliminate them and regain control of the train.
Oh yeah.
Get serious.
Oh fuck, it's fucking awesome.
It is.
Zack! Zack, focus. There are no Shinra troops on this train. Understood?
Hello to you too. Come and get it. Hey! Ha! Hey! Soldier second class Zack on the job.
So second class soldier is almost the best of the best. First class is the
Train
best
Mark
of the best.
93-2 rerouted to Sector
And that's
1
what Cloud was
station
telling
near
everybody he
Aqua
wasn't. He was a
Reactor
first class soldier, but he was pretending to be Zack. Or not necessarily pretending, but he thought he was Zack. How's the volume, guys? Including my microphone. Both of them good? One too loud, one too quiet. So that cutscene was like remastered from the PSP. It was like the same cutscene. Baltic, thank you for the 100 bits. This is new. They redid these from the PSP, which is really pixelated.
Angeal, what's going on? Why are we fighting Shinra troops?
They are Wutai troops in disguise. Now, head to the open area above.
You mean towards Sector 8?
Yes. But first, you're gonna have to clear a path.
Clear a path?
You'll see what I mean. Be careful.
So I can cut loose, right?
Within reason.
It's showtime.
Activating combat mode.
That will happen every time. Activating combat mode every time you go into a fight. Straight from the PSP version. But you notice Zack's sword is not the sword that he had in Final Fantasy VII, the one that Cloud ended up taking when Zack was murdered. We don't have that sword yet. Alright, so remember what I said about this game being broken? Of course, we're on New Game Plus.
Later! Got him! See ya!
Conflict resolved.
Later! Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, later!
Not too bad.
Piece of cake. I'll make first.
So this
in
is
no
probably
Go up the stairs at the end of the platform.
10-ish years, 8 to 10 years before Final Fantasy VII.
time. You got it.
If my timeline's correct. At the beginning of the game, anyway. So now we're up top of Sector 8. On the plate. And a behemoth. Boy, this guy looks like he's gonna be tough. I don't know what to do.
Activating combat mode.
Maybe this.
Oh yeah!
Well, that was easy.
Conflict resolved.
Showing your back to the enemy. Overconfidence will destroy you.
What is this? Damn it. You're not the only hero.
It's over.
Impossible.
I love the original Red Dead. I never finished GTA 4. I need to. Well, that sword on Angeal's back looks familiar, doesn't it?
Thanks, Angeal.
You can tell when this game originally came out by the phones they're using. So that was all simulation. Obviously.
Training's over.
Why? You serious? I was just getting warmed up.
Zack. Embrace your dreams.
Huh?
If you want to be a hero, you need to have dreams and honor.
So the first half of this game, there's a lot of cheese in it. Like cheesy dialogue and stuff. The second half of the game gets heavy. I need to finish. Well, I need to restart Red Dead 2.
Zack, you seem a little on edge.
Can you blame me? All this training and no Assignments. Like they're hanging me out to dry.
Can't because of the music, I don't think.
You must be pretty busy with everyone off base.
Off base? Wait, haven't you heard? There's been a mass desertion at Soldier.
Huh?
I'd have to remember to keep the radio off in the car or something.
One of the firsts has deserted. Took a bunch of seconds and thirds with him. All from Wutai. Motive, goal, all a mystery right now. This mass soldier desertion is why your training's on hold. Whoa, a first.
So Angeal's a
You're up.
first class.
Finally.
And he's got
Time
the
for some
Buster
real
Sword.
action.
So that's
It'll be your show.
Yes.
that's the sword.
Report to Director Lazard. There'll be a briefing.
So you can tell the slightly different color in Angeal's clothes to Zack's.
It's good to finally meet face to face.
Angeal's is like black, and Zack's is more dark purple. That's the different. They're different because that Zack is wearing second class colors, and Angeal has first class colors on. Which, if you remember the actual like cutscenes in Final Fantasy VII, Cloud was wearing black, even though it didn't look like it when you ran around with him in the game. Cloud was wearing a first class outfit.
Lazard, Director of Soldier.
Hey,
On to business. Soldier, First Class, Genesis. A month ago, he went missing during a mission in Wutai.
So Wutai is where Yuffie was
Know
from.
anything about this?
We went there.
not a clue.
The mission is currently stuck in limbo. That's why we've decided to send you.
To Wutai?
Yes. This war has gone on long enough.
I've recommended you for first.
Oh, Angeal! I love you, man! Angeal!
Don't make me regret this, Zack.
Sir.
Once you're packed, you'll leave at once.
Okay, so we're going to Wutai, and they're talking about the war, and this is what I was talking about earlier. This is the war between Shinra and Wutai, where Aerith's stepmom was talking about that her husband went to war in Wutai, and she was waiting for him to come back. This was the war that changed Wutai, and they became like a tourist destination after this that upset Yuffie, that she wanted to bring back who they were before the war. So we're actually going to see parts of the war.
After entering Wutai, we go straight to work.
And I see a third shade of color on that dude. That's third class colors, even more purple. I guess Zack's is kind of blue, not purple.
If you have any questions about missions and combat, he can help you.
Hey, Zack. Anything you want to know? Just ask.
Kunzel. We'll be talking to this
First,
guy a lot.
We should really go over combat. You probably got a handle on it in training, but I sent you a mail explaining the basics. Take a look, okay?
Yeah, they say a mail instead
So,
of
did you read
email
it?
for some reason.
Thoughts? I mean, I doubt you'd get it all in one read.
That is so not true.
Well, it's there if you want to review. Oh, the materia you were using during training has been taken back. Powerful materia have to be earned. Those
So
are
I
the
should have all
soldier
my
rules.
stuff from my prior gameplay being on New Game Plus.
Now, let's talk about missions. The various services Shinra provides for civilians, those are what we call missions. To take on missions, you first have to register your information on the mission board.
So there's a bunch of missions that are just like, they're pretty much like challenges. We're going to do only the ones that they force us to do, and then there's 2 that I will do to get extra accessory slots. Once I remember, I don't remember which ones they were. I may have to have someone look those up
Once
for me.
registered, you can look up mission information on your handset. I'll show you how to register on the board. Come on.
So we have to do one here at the beginning.
Now that you're officially
Which will
registered,
be quick.
you should try a mission.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
The
This
save
is like
point's that way.
Training tutorials.
If you're not completely sure about something, read the tutorial mail that I sent you.
So let me see what I'm equipped with. I think I'm gonna do the, yeah, that right now. So there's 2 more accessory slots that I want to unlock. See, I got all of my stuff from before. As you can see, I'm level 94. All right, so we'll do a mission. Well, let's save first. I haven't played Cyberpunk either. I have it. I do want to play it someday. I just I haven't. There's like 300 in some of these missions, and we're only gonna do, we'll do less than 10. And that thing that is swirling up in the left corner, it's like a slot machine on its own.
Oh yeah.
If you get matches, you either get limit breaks or buffs, things like that. So you can't even affect that. It does it on its own. Love Alan Wake, and I wish 2 had a physical version so I could play it.
You cleared the mission.
I could have done it blindfolded.
Probably could on New Game Plus.
You're the man. I can't wait to see how you do in Wutai. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. Let me explain about these supply pods.
Tekken, I did not pre-order, but Final Fantasy I
In
did.
these pods, you'll find items that you can use in battle. Compliments of the company.
So they're provisions for soldier members.
Make sure they don't go to waste. Check the pods before every mission. Ah, I wonder what's in there today.
Stuff we probably won't use, but I think we have to for the mission.
All right, looks like you're all ready to head out. Lastly, let me tell you about mail. Just now, I sent mail to your handset. You can also get messages from Director Lazard and news about the company via mail. You should check it regularly. Who knows? Maybe you'll even get mail from new friends you make.
Yes.
But don't just read mail that you get from girls, okay? Well, I guess that's
Told you there's
everything.
some cheese at the beginning of this game.
Looks like it's time for you to head out. You're with Angeal, right? Good luck.
Yeah. Thanks for all the help.
So Angeal kind of seems like Obi-Wan, you know, if we were Anakin. How do I get out of here?
You're with Angeal.
I gotta talk to Angeal. Okay.
It's time to head to Wutai. Are you ready?
I'll be joining you as well. I'm counting on you.
Sir.
By the way, what is your dream? To become first? Is it?
No. To become a hero.
Ah, good. Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
Thanks?
To become a hero. So now we're outside Wutai.
Fort Tamblin is straight ahead. Let's go. The unit is already standing by.
You two there! Hold it!
Okay then. Leave this to me.
Activating combat mode.
Later. Take that.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah. Okay, next.
Calm down, Zack.
Remember, we're playing for the
No
story,
can do.
not the gameplay on this one.
I mean, the director is watching, right? So I have to make a good impression.
Which guy
Zack.
sounds like Meltzer?
Heard of dumb apples?
Him? Angeal?
No? What's that?
Well, we gotta learn about dumb apples.
Incredible. You really don't know. Well, so much for you making first.
Whoa, wait! What's this dumb apple?
Zack can be kind of a goof. So you remember Wutai? That's where we went when Yuffie stole all of our
Activating combat
materia and went chasing her around, and we ended up
Conflict resolved.
at the statue where she was kidnapped with Elena. What's up, Awesome Sauce? Well, this one is the prequel, so this is not the remake. This is actually a remake of the prequel, a PSP game. So, no, this one, the appeal in this one is the story, not the gameplay. Because we're learning about Zack, and then we'll learn about Zack and Aerith's backstory and what Cloud actually did in the scenes that we saw in Final Fantasy VII. So, this is important for the lore and leading into when we go play Remake next. So, yeah, the gameplay is not addicting or anything like that, but the lore is really good, especially as the game goes on. And if you're wondering why the game looks easy, there's the answer
Activating
right
combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, this game is extremely broken.
So Angeal, what's the deal with dumb apples?
The official name is Banora White. The trees bear fruit at random times during the year. Because of that, the townspeople affectionately call them dumb apples. The local farms had plenty of them to spare.
Oh really? So you stole them?
We were poor, Zack.
Nice excuse.
But even then, I had my honor. The largest Banora White tree grew on a wealthy man's estate. It was rumored that those apples tasted the best. But I never stole from that tree, because the wealthy man's son was my friend.
If he was a friend, you should have just asked for some.
Honor can be quite a burden at times.
And what exactly does this have to do with me?
No story is not worth hearing.
What? That's it? Yeah, well, thanks a lot.
Oh yeah, weekends were the best as a kid. I don't remember how to get my HP up. I think I need a materia for that. Let me check my materia. Because I could have like 99999 HP because of the accessory I'm
The
wearing.
unit will set off an explosion. That's our cue.
The diversion will allow us to infiltrate.
Right. I'll set the bomb inside the fortress. You'll charge the front gate and
Uh-huh. And?
indulge yourself.
You got it. That's what I do best.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cheesy dialogue.
Come
But
on, B-Unit.
I'm not lying when I say the first time I played this game, I had tears in my eyes at the end.
You know, I've never actually seen you use that. Don't you think it's sort of a waste?
Use brings about wear, tear, and rust. And that's a real waste.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah. I can be pretty cheap.
Yeah, no kidding.
Begin mission. So
what that means is that slot I showed you in the corner, his is more likely to come up. And you can get like an Angeal limit break.
Here. It's just one man. Prepare to swarm him.
Activating combat mode.
Got a lock on top. I have the lock up there somehow. Never get it. Look at that. So that thing, whatever just hit, I just got no MP cost activated, which means I can use all these magic moves without using any MP. I'm trying to lock on those idiots up there. There we go. I think he was in here the other night.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, piece of cake.
I don't believe so. Awesome, but it wouldn't surprise me.
It's intruder! It's soldier! Damn! Stop him!
Activating combat mode.
Look at that. I just
Conflict
one hit
resolved.
Oh yeah!
3 of them at once because I have death on.
Are you in?
Piece of cake. Could have done it blindfolded.
Stay alert. I've heard the Wutai keep a monster around for anti-soldier purposes. It should be somewhere in the fort.
So, if I can take it out, will I make first?
Depends on the quality of work. Your main task is diversion. Run amok and gather attention. Do well, and you'll gain favor with Director Lazard.
That'll be a cakewalk. Just watch.
Yeah, Disco used to be well, he still is kind of, you know, he talks about how gamers and he thinks gamers and AEW fans are the same. And it's like, no, they're not. This is what I want. So I've had 6,000 HP, and now I have 71,000. So let's get that. There we go. Alright, we have a lot of health now.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on!
Conflict resolved.
Got him!
Yeah, but it's like, you know, those fans aren't video game nerds. I mean, trust me, I know video game nerds. Thought I could move these. Anyway, we're gonna fly through this. I'm not gonna
There he is! Get him!
do every side mission and things.
Activating combat mode.
As you can see, when I can one hit 3 of them at once, this game is really broken.
Activating combat mode.
Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah! Fire! Fire!
What millionaires? What I miss now? Oops, what'd I just do? I wasn't in a battle. Okay. Yeah, I remember games being stressful when I was younger. Some of them still are when I go back and play the old ones. Punch
Activating
out.
combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Zelda.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
I'm not sure what you're referencing, Awesome Sauce. What am I?
Oh yeah!
What did I forget? The video game people that become millionaires? Is that something Disco said? Sorry, I'm lost. You're gonna have to explain this one to me.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
How's the volume, guys, with my mic and the
There he is.
game?
Get him.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Which way are we going? I already got lost.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Later! Oh yeah!
This way. Alright, where's the map? Yes, this is the right way. So we're gonna get through this game pretty quick. Alright, I was going the wrong way. I looked at the map wrong. I just went all the way back to the beginning. So maybe if I keep doing that, we won't be going through the game quick. Oh, yeah, no kidding. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are insanely rich from playing video games. But you look at... you go look at your video gamers, and you look at AEW marks, and it's not the same people.
We make our stand here. Ready, aim, fire! Give it up. More troops are en route. It's over.
Yeah, I would honestly bet, yeah, I would bet that more people know XQC than Roman Reigns.
Sergeant! He's charging!
Yeah, I doubt it, Derek. He just seems like that type of old hat that, oh, I don't understand these games. I'm not going to get into them. This is stupid, you know, no matter what it's like.
Activating combat conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Long live Wutai.
Yeah.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Zack, nicely done. We have successfully occupied the fort. I just needed you to keep their attention, but... impressive.
With video games,
you did
yes.
well. Keep pressing forward.
Most things he's not. He's very smart. But with video games, yeah. Alright, now we're going to meet our first character that we know from Final Fantasy
That must
VII.
be the central area.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, he probably doesn't know who he is.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Or, you know, like Asmongold, or... He
Activating
probably knows. He
combat
probably knows
mode.
who Mr. Beast is, but
Conflict
he's just a
resolved.
regular YouTuber,
Oh, yeah.
not a gamer, you know.
What's this?
That is Wutai's guardian deity, the Great Leviathan.
Remember, we got the Leviathan materia in
We are the
Wutai
Wutai army's elite, the
in
Crescent.
Final Fantasy VII.
We serve Leviathan and smite Wutai's enemies. Soldier of Shinra, a query. Is the goal of this invasion to spread your Mako reactors?
Yes. A reactor here. What?
And this is why there was the war. Wutai was one of the towns that did not want to change to Mako energy. They didn't want to build a Shinra reactor here.
Allow people to live better lives. And that includes you.
This better life that you speak of.
Well, and he's 10
comes
times
at
more
the
entertaining
great
than
cost
wrestling.
of losing our homeland. Pain and despair. That's what you bring. One more question. You have power, so I must ask.
I don't know if I'd call
why
it brilliant.
do you use it to cause evil?
Is it wrong to spread happiness through Mako energy? Is that what you consider evil?
So you got to remember, soldiers like Zack, they think Shinra's good. The propaganda that Shinra's put out there, everybody thinks they're a good company, they're doing right by the world. Wutai sees them as evil for what they are. But Zack doesn't know they're evil.
I thought we could reason with each other as warriors. But sadly, I was mistaken. Then let us settle things as warriors. Come forth!
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Vince talking about his balls
Oh, yeah.
is brilliant.
Why won't you finish me?
Not in the mood.
As long as we draw breath, we will oppose Shinra. Now, finish it.
Oh, come on.
Alright.
1. Avoid training when you can. 2. Protect Wutai at all costs. 3. Ugly Shinra soldier dudes must be punished.
Who are you?
I'm Wutai's greatest warrior. It's over for you because now you have to face me.
A little kid? This area's not safe for you. Go on home now.
You're the one going home. If you want to go any further, you're gonna have to go through me.
Oh, man. What am I supposed to do here?
So if you were,
Shoo ha! Take that, bad guy.
if you were unaware, maybe that motion reminded you. This is, like, 8-year-old Yuffie. Somewhere around there, depending on the timeline.
Shoo ha!
Ah! No! You got me!
Ha ha! That'll teach you to mess with me. Once again, I saved Wutai.
Boy, oh boy. That's a lot of energy. Now, back to work.
So Yuffie, as a little kid running around in the war, sees how strong and proud Wutai is. And, you know, we get to Final Fantasy VII, and it's a tourist attraction, and she doesn't like that, and she wants to bring it back to this. Yeah. Obvious to people that, you know, were here, or have played the game anyway. If you hadn't seen it, they wouldn't know because they didn't say her name. But yeah, she even did the under punch that she did in the other game. Yeah, there's a lot of wife rants over the years.
You must be the anti-soldier monsters.
Activating
These guys
combat
look tough.
mode. Conflict resolved.
This game is broken.
Soldier second class Zack. Victorious again.
Good work. Now, get out of there. You've only got 5 minutes.
Got it. Director Lazard, are you watching? Gotta move.
If you guys played the somebody said they played the mobile game Ever Crisis, the scene where you like open your chests or whatever is in this room.
No time to play.
So yes, this is a 2021 PS5 game, but it's really a remaster remake of a PSP game.
Not good.
What game awesome? I'm already lost. The mobile game?
That's one more you owe me.
Oh.
You lost your focus.
Well, if you didn't get very far,
Yeah.
I hope you
Oh, sorry.
enjoy
if
the
your sword
story
got
if
any
you
wear, tear, or rust on it.
You're a little
watch
more
me play through
important
it.
than my sword.
I think you'll
just a
enjoy
little.
it.
Thanks.
Look at the size of the hand difference.
I'm here. I must apologize. Being on site is taxing.
You didn't have to come personally.
This operation will bring an end to the war. I wanted to see it through. Soldier Second Class Zack.
Sir!
You put forth a good effort at Fort Tamblin. I saw it with my own eyes. To be frank, my evaluation is... You diverted the enemy and successfully supported Angeal. For a second, that was exemplary work.
Zack, do you know the difference between a first and a second? Going above and beyond is always the expectation. That's Soldier First Class. Remember that. Zack, let's go. Sephiroth is waiting.
Sephiroth? The hero? Wow! I'm gonna meet a hero!
So obviously this was before Sephiroth went crazy, which we're going to see all that. That's what's cool about this game. Well, I know the color between their uniforms difference.
Activating combat mode.
The end!
Conflict resolved.
Got him! Oh yeah!
Zack, come on.
Anytime someone says message, I think of there'll
Zack,
be a menace
take the
to
director to
South
safety.
Central.
Contact Sephiroth.
Zack can handle it. Now go.
Follow me, Director.
Director Lazard. Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Zack, I should be fine now. Assist Angeal.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Look how that guy walks. Oh, nice.
Angeal! Angeal! What?
No, I had burger and
These guys
broccoli
aren't
today.
Wutai troops.
Well, that's the summon materia.
A summon? Who called it out?
So this is Ifrit, or Freet, depending on your pronunciation. And we didn't see him in my playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. We could have. I had his materia. I never used it. But he's a summon.
Out.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
So yeah, broken. That's what I mean about this game. Oh, there's Sephiroth.
Holy.
Moly.
Genesis.
The missing soldier first class? They're identical.
Okay, so you remember when we were in the office, our mission was to find Genesis. He's a first-class soldier, just like Angeal, who went AWOL. Well, these two soldiers, or these two enemies that we just killed, they both have Genesis's face. Genesis's? They both look like him. They have his face. It's not him. So something really weird is going on. I probably could play this with my eyes closed.
Copy.
Copy?
I'd get lost, though, I
human
think.
Copy?
Running the wrong
Where's
way.
Angeal?
I thought he was fighting around here.
But I'm doing this on purpose. I could have played new game and it wouldn't be broken until near the end. But this one I'm playing for the lore and for the story, so we can go through all that before we get to remake.
So he's gone too.
And plus it's cool to see those two little scenes that we saw of Zack with Cloud in Nibelheim, and then Zack getting killed when he was helping Cloud escape from the mansion when he was all poisoned and stuff and couldn't speak. It's fun to actually see those fully.
What? Wait, what does that mean?
It means Angeal has betrayed us as well.
No way! I know what kind of guy Angeal is, and he'd never do that!
Okay, so Sephiroth is saying not only did Genesis betray Soldier, now Angeal's gone too.
Angeal wouldn't betray us. Never!
Which he was just here with us. So where the hell did he go? It's a similar procedure. It's kind of a slight spoiler, but I don't remember this story as well as the original, so I may be wrong on this. But I believe the Genesis clones was the first attempt at cloning before they did the Genova clones that they tried to make Sephiroth that ended up turning into the robed guys with the tattoos. I think this is the first attempt. I'll need to get some clarification on that. I don't really... I achievement or trophy hunt if I'm enjoying the game.
What's with Angeal?
If I don't like the game, it's just...
slack off like this?
It's a pain to try to get trophies.
Sephiroth's no help either. Lumping Angeal together with Genesis. Genesis is a deserter who took a bunch of seconds and thirds along with him. He used copies of himself to attack us. Angeal wouldn't condone something like that. His soldier honor means way too much to him. Everything's so messed up now. Angeal, just come back to us.
So Zack doing the squats that he did in the truck with Cloud, that Cloud was doing when he thought he was Zack in the flashbacks. Actually, I do have a platinum for this game.
Soldier second class.
I have the platinum for this
That
one.
would be me. Who is this?
And
Director Lazard wants to
Final
see
Fantasy
you.
15.
Go to the briefing room.
Hey, wait! Who was that? Any word on Angeal?
Yeah, the truck
Hasn't
exercise is
contacted
good.
his family either.
Good memory.
So what's this about?
A new assignment. I want you to go to the hometown of our missing soldier first class, Genesis.
Huh?
According to the parents, they've had no contact with Genesis whatsoever. But they can't be trusted.
Why?
They're his family. I had already dispatched some staff, but we've lost contact. I want you to go and investigate. He will go with you.
Song of the Turks.
This job is looking really gloomy.
So we got a young Sung.
Let me know when you're ready to go.
He was the Turk that went to Aerith's house when she was little. He's the one that was kidnapped her on the helicopter, and he was in charge. And he's the one where Sephiroth got him pretty bad in the Temple of the Ancients. So he's going on this mission with us.
Excuse me. Hello?
Oh, hey! It's Kunzel. Did you read my mail?
Not yet. I'll read it later. I'm in a meeting in the briefing room right now.
Gotcha. Hey, can I talk to you after that?
I'm kind of busy, but if you can keep it short...
Yeah, that's fine. All right, I'll be outside the briefing room.
Yeah, I said this was a 2021 game, but I actually believe this is a 2022 game. We gotta talk to Kunsel. I don't remember.
Hey, Zack. Word of
Kunsel.
advice? You should go places and do stuff before missions. You know, so you don't have any regrets. So, what do you say we go down to 1 and head to Sector 8?
So we ran through here at the beginning of Final Fantasy VII.
Here we are.
When we jumped on the train, it was an area like this. I think this was the same area.
Okay, now we should split up.
Wait, what? You brought me here just to ditch me?
Don't you get it? This is for you. You usually have so little time before assignments, and you can get more done if you're on your own. If you want to go back, go that way. See you, Zack. I'll be in touch.
So you can do side missions here, and that's pretty much it. Talk to people. There's side missions with like fan clubs. There's a Angeal fan club and a Sephiroth fan club and a Genesis fan club, and you can talk to the women who gush like marks for them. But yeah, we're not gonna do any of that. We don't need to do that. I want to check. There's 2 missions I got. Let me go back out there because I think there's a guy out here that has missions. There's 2 missions I have to do to get 2 more accessory slots, which I want to do, which makes the game even more broken later on.
Lately, we're seeing. I was chasing after. We absolutely.
That's not him. I think he's normally right there. Maybe he's this way. Yeah, here he is, I think.
Oh, thanks for patrolling Midgar.
You're with Soldier, I see. But what business do you have here?
Well, no business, really.
It is the duty of the 18th Squad of the Shinra Security Department to patrol the streets of Sector 8. Anyone who disturbs the peace in Sector 8, soldier or not, will be dealt with.
Whoa now, take it easy there, guy.
This is actually good timing. I have something to say. What Midgar needs right now is not Soldier.
What do you mean?
Who is it that finds lost children and takes them back to their mother? Who is it that...
Yeah,
who is... Blah, blah, blah. That is all us.
Yeah.
Thanks for your service. Alright, so we got missions now. Now, I want to, do 2, like I said, 2 missions, but I'm not going to do any more. So this is, you remember the beginning of Final Fantasy VII, when Aerith runs out of the alley and drops her flowers and somebody steps on them? I believe this is the same street corner, because it had the giant Loveless billboard there. Alright, so let's continue with main mission. Lobby of the Shinra building.
Hey, Zack. You're wanted in the briefing room. There's a Turk waiting, so you should hurry. I had no idea things were so hectic. Sorry I distracted you. Hey, good luck out there.
Thanks, Consul. Goodbye. Continue without someone coming back to time. Maybe I should do that just in case. I don't know if that's a necessity or not. So it sounded like I will lose that if I don't. This will take 2 seconds. Rematch with Ifrit.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
He fell hard. If anybody gets bored and wants to look something up for me, that'd be cool. You don't have to, but I need to know of these. There's these missions. Which 2 missions the reward is an accessory slot?
I see.
So I know what I'm looking for later.
Ready to go?
A routine job, right? No sweat.
I wonder. Originally, Sephiroth was assigned to this mission. That means it's a top priority matter. Be alert, or you'll fail.
And Sephiroth?
Refusing to go, apparently.
Oh, what is that? They spoil him too much.
Why don't you say that to his face?
No thanks.
Told you there's some cheese. Zack is... he's something else. I like him, though. So now we're in Banora. Now, this is a place that was not in Final Fantasy VII, so we have no knowledge of this place going into this game.
Weird trees.
Banora white trees. Or dumb apples.
I've heard that from this game.
That means this is Banora Village? Angeal's hometown?
Correct. Genesis and Angeal have known each other a long time.
So is that why Angeal reportedly also deserted? Because he's friends with Genesis? If Sephiroth was telling the truth?
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
These guys. I saw them in Wutai.
So they are here. We've seen no townspeople yet. They may have taken control of the whole town. When Genesis left, he took an arsenal along with him. Retrieve or destroy. Those are the President's strict orders.
Okay, no sweat.
Okay.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
So those are G assassins. G, I guess, it stands for Genesis. I believe those are more copies. All the G assassins.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
This is on hard. I mean, this is what I'm saying about this game being broken. This is on hard. Doesn't matter. That's got to be hard to do. Slice a missile in half as it's flying towards you.
The President's orders will be met.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah! A Genesis copy.
Where did you hear that?
Sephiroth said it.
The technology was stolen from our scientists.
Huh?
It apparently allows Genesis's abilities and traits to be transplanted.
Well, I'm playing on New Game Plus. It wasn't this easy at this point of the game the first time I'm playing. I didn't have all the stuff that breaks it till the end of the game. So I'm just playing on New Game Plus to go through it faster so we can keep getting back to the story. But it was not, like on first playthrough, this part was not like this. No, it was actually normally difficult, but then they have too many accessories and materia and things that absolutely break the game. And because I'm playing on New Game Plus, I already have them all. I have no idea what the reviews were because I never had a PSP. So I didn't play it back in the day.
And monsters.
But I don't know what the reviews were on this. But they just kept it pretty much the same as the original. The combat's different, but everything else is the same. But yeah, I'm not playing this for the gameplay, so that's why I didn't start a fresh new game to make it take longer and sit through all the combat. I didn't want to do that. Since this is a lore run, I wanted to get back to the story as quick as we could.
His parents are wealthy landowners.
But I never stole from that tree, because the wealthy man's son was my friend.
So Angeal was talking about Genesis.
They weren't mere acquaintances. They grew up together and were best friends.
So Genesis deserts and gets his best friend Angeal to join him. Is that it?
Sephiroth believes that's the case. There. A gravestone, still very new. Zack, go find Angeal's house. I'll check the grave.
Ugh. So Turks always do this stuff?
Someone has to do it.
Must be rough.
Don't worry. We're paid much better than you are.
No way!
The cheese is overflowing.
Zack, go find Angeal's house. It should be over there. It's likely already in enemy hands. Be careful. I'll check the grave, or maybe...
Well, he tells us what the grave is. I thought I had to talk to him.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way!
Conflict resolved.
The end!
So we gotta go find Angeal's house, see if he's there.
Let's see. Angeal's house is...
If you choose the wrong doors, enemies come out.
Somewhere. All right. I'll just have to check each one. What is this? But now's not really...
You're dead anyway.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Minor annoyances.
Can I help you?
Greetings, ma'am. Are you Angeal's mother? My name is Zack.
Are you Zack, the puppy?
Excuse me?
My son wrote to me once about you. 0 attention span. Restless as a little puppy.
Thanks, Angeal.
You're not here together with Genesis, are you?
No, I'm not. Don't worry.
What is happening with my son?
I'm not really sure.
But that's what we're here to find out.
Genesis came back here a month ago with an army of cohorts. And they proceeded to take the lives of many townspeople. Genesis, he used to be such a good boy.
Is Angeal...
For some reason, Genesis, he's a first soldier, just like Angeal.
He left his sword.
But doesn't dress that way.
That sword represents our family's honor.
I see. No wonder. He never uses this sword, really, ever. I'll take care of Angeal. You should go and hide somewhere.
Don't be concerned. Genesis cannot harm me. When Angeal decided to join Shinra, my husband had that sword made for him and told him to fight with honor. He borrowed a lot of money, and he worked so hard to return
So
the
this
debt,
sword that ends up with
he
Cloud
eventually died of fatigue.
was made by Angeal's father.
Oh, a picture of Angeal. So young. Must be when he first joined Soldier. And there it is. That Buster sword. This one's a family picture. Look at Angeal. Showing off that Buster sword again. This must be Angeal's father. Looks like a serious guy. A baby picture. This is Angeal? So cute. Now these two rascals must be Angeal and Genesis.
I like this music.
Angeal, where did you go? What?
More Genesis copies.
Genesis copies.
That's what I said.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
That guy was
oh yeah,
jumping around pretty good.
There's a factory on the outskirts. I saw a Genesis copy go in.
You think it might be their HQ?
I do. I'm on a cliff overlooking the factory. The best way in is from above. Come to the cliff top now.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
All these glowing items, if I touch them now, I can get them when I come back through. But nah, I don't need them. You needed them the first playthrough. It's like potions and materia and stuff like that.
Genesis's parents were in that grave.
Wait, his own family?
We can't expect reason from him. What about Angeal?
So it appears Genesis
He was
murdered
in
his
the
own
house.
family, his parents,
But please,
and just buried
give me
him.
time. If I find Angeal, I can talk to him. If I can convince Angeal, maybe Genesis will come back too.
I understand now why Sephiroth chose you.
Huh?
Genesis and Angeal. Those two were Sephiroth's only friends. He didn't want to fight them. That's why he refused the mission.
Well, Angeal is my friend too.
He's counting on you to bring them both back. Time is short. Let's go.
Yeah, if you look at the original PSP version of this game, it looks rough.
Made it in. No problem. Go on ahead. I've got your back.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Zack, this way. Keep sharp.
They kept the exact same dialogue from the original game, but just used the voice actors from Remake. So they re-recorded all the dialogue with the same voice actors of the people that play them in Remake, but they didn't change any of it, so that's why the lines are so cheesy, is they kept the original lines.
Activating combat mode.
Got him! Later! Got him!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Zack, this way.
You got a gun, man. Why aren't you using it? Just shoot these fools.
This is where the copies are made.
Look at that old
Go
school
upstairs.
computer monitor.
Genesis may be there.
And even the disk drive, like the floppy disk drive.
Infinite in mystery is the gift of the goddess. We seek it thus and take to the sky.
This is Genesis.
Ripples form on the water's surface. The wandering soul knows no rest. Settle down, Zack the puppy.
I'm glad I'm not known as Jeff the puppy. Like, I don't...
The grave at the house.
Very flattering nickname.
We found the remains of our people there as well.
It didn't take much to have them send false reports. Just some mild threats.
They would have done that anyway. At least your parents would have.
My parents betrayed me. They had always betrayed me.
Okay, he does have the normal soldier uniform on, but it's underneath this jacket, kind of like Sephiroth. But what he's reading, he's obsessed with the play Loveless. That's the play on the billboard. We've heard characters talk about it. For some reason, he's so obsessed with this play that he's always like quoting it like it's scripture or something.
Very beginning.
It's a very weird obsession.
What do you know?
Shit, relax, dogs!
Angeal.
Welcome, partner. I see. You finally made your decision. I'll respect your wishes, old friend. However, can you really live on that side?
Apparently, there's a pop star in Japan that Genesis is modeled after, and even the jacket That's what I heard anyway. I don't know if that's actually true. So it looks like Angeal has indeed gone AWOL, but he stopped Genesis from hurting Zack. And Genesis listened to him.
Damn! Where is he? Did he leave the factory?
Finally, he used the gun.
There's no time. We have to leave now.
Wait, we're gonna give up the search?
We can't leave any evidence. An airstrike has been called. Are you sure nobody is at Angeal's house?
Angeal's house!
Hurry!
So they're gonna wipe this city off the map. They called it an airstrike. And Angeal's mom is still here. I guess Genesis killed everybody but her. That's what it seems like anyway.
Genesis has begun shelling the town.
Oh man! What do we do now?
Use timely sword strikes to destroy shells.
What?
It can't be too fast or too slow. Keep focus. Same routine as before. Are you ready?
I have to be.
Pay close attention to the fuse sound and the shell color. That's all the advice I can give you.
Fuse sound?
This sound. Keep your ears open. The sound will indicate the right time to attack. Watch for the shell's color change too. I'm counting on you.
He's got experience, I guess, with slicing missiles in
Fuse
half.
sound and color, huh? I have to get to Angeal's mom quickly.
So this is a little mini game. We have to slash these shells when they turn red and we hear that noise. Oops. No, that wasn't too good. I think if you get them all, you get like a different item or something.
The shelling has stopped. Looks like you got almost all of them. Good. I've just received word. The airstrike is commencing. Hurry.
I hope she's all right. Gotta find her. Now.
So this is all those items. If I would have touched them all, I think I could go around and pick them all up now. But you have to get here before the timer runs out. I don't need the items.
After some deliberation, I've managed to buy a little more time. Go do whatever needs to be done.
Thank you, Tsung.
Those shells are Shinra products too, so you'll be rewarded for destroying evidence of the company's involvement.
My mother could not continue to live, and neither can her son.
What are you talking about? What's going on here?
I told you. You can't live on that side anymore.
Yeah, she likes sleeping on rugs.
Angeal! Angeal!
My friend.
How like high school is that? He tripped him.
Do you fly away now? To a world that abhors you and I?
Shut up!
All that awaits
Shut
you
up! I'm
is
warning
a
you!
somber morrow, no matter where the winds may blow. I don't see Sephiroth today, but are you game?
Bahamut. My favorite summon. What's up, Wanted Dead? That was bad, wasn't it, man?
Damn it!
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Now, if it mattered, we would have the Bahamut summon.
Summons aren't meant to be used like this. What happened to dreams and honor?
We are monsters.
He's got a wing like Sephiroth ends up having.
We have neither dreams nor honor.
Yeah, I won't be using any of the summons.
Soldier.
I'm on New Game
Doesn't
Plus,
mean monster.
and I got all the cheese. I'm hurrying through the game just to go through the story, so we can get the story before playing remake. So I'm not going to. I'm trying to get through it as quick as the actual combat as quick as possible. I don't think the combat in this game is entertaining to watch. So they're wiping Banora off the map, which is, hey, why we didn't go anywhere near it in Final Fantasy VII, because it wasn't there.
Angeal. Angeal. The war is over. Everyone's real happy. As for me...
That sword represents our family's honor.
You're a little more important than my sword. But just a little.
Where did you go? Zack here.
It's been a while, Zack.
Sephiroth.
Come to Lazard's room.
Alright.
Where am I going? Oh, this isn't Lazard's. No. We gotta get in the elevator. I do need to unlock the other 2 accessory slots.
Zack.
I just don't remember what missions you get them on.
The war is over.
That it is. I'm sure you heard. I ruled.
No, I didn't hear.
I better look it up.
The company
I don't
reports
wanna
don't mention you at all. On TV, they only talk about Sephiroth's bravery.
But Sephiroth was in B Unit.
Well, our heroes are chosen by the media.
Dreams crushed.
725 and 722. Let me go see if 7 is available yet. I don't think it is, but those are the only two. Those are the only 2 missions that I'm going to do, so I can get the 2 accessory slots. I did them all the first time. It takes forever. I did all 300 missions or whatever, so I don't have 7 yet. Okay.
Congratulations. As of this moment, you are promoted to Soldier First Class.
You did it. Gonna get a new uniform now. The black one.
I thought I'd be happier.
Understandable. Too much happened too fast. Zack, I'm afraid I need your assistance again.
Are you pushing another assignment on me?
My apologies.
Whatever.
I'll fill you in, Zack. But before that, go to the
Whatever.
briefing room and change into a first-class uniform.
Okay, so I don't remember what other materia I put on.
Are you Zack?
In the flesh.
As Soldier First Class, you are now authorized to use materia fusion.
And we won't be using it, so we're gonna skip this
First,
dialogue.
now, if you haven't.
But that was a little thing where you can combine materias into other materia, make stronger materia. But let's see. I have an MP. Actually, I want the AP. We're fine for now. We're fine for now. Okay.
Hey now, are you sure?
Yes. I got it.
Materia fusion.
I tried to leave. I don't want to talk to you. Get out of here.
Finished changing?
Yeah, and I picked up materia fusion too.
Then return to my office. I'll brief you on the mission.
Yes, sir.
Kunzel just... he likes to email. I can see that.
The company has decided to eliminate Genesis and
He
his
does.
cohorts. This includes Angeal as well.
They want
And
to
you
kill...
want me to do it?
No, the
They
Shinra
want
army
to kill
will handle it.
Genesis
What
and
about me?
Angeal.
They don't trust you.
They believe your emotions will hamper your judgment.
Well, of course.
That way is right.
That's why I'm going too.
To kill them?
intruder.
Where?
Close. Sephiroth, the president. Zack, entrance.
Yeah, you got it. What the? It stopped?
These are like 2 optional fights. I think I don't remember what you get.
Soldiers here. Thank goodness.
There he is again.
Hurry up and deal with that.
That? Whoa! What is...
Activating combat mode.
Raider!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah! What was that?
What? You don't know?
So why was it...
It just went berserk.
But I was ordered...
I'm gonna see Houseman now every time because he said that with these things. I thought he said there was more around here. That doesn't matter. You don't have to do these. I think you get one here for checking on this person.
Hey, you... Behind you. Huh?
Activating combat mode.
Oh, I missed.
Oh yeah! Thank you. I was close. Did that mech injure you?
Yeah. Pathetic, right? A soldier member getting bested by that thing?
Hey, even soldier members have their bad days.
Well, this is actually one of my better days. I'm, really not that good at fighting.
I think this unlocks some missions with this guy.
You're a soldier. Suck it up. If you're bad at something, train harder.
Sorry. For you.
Why are Shinra weapons attacking the Shinra building? Is this Genesis's doing?
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Well, now if only those sweepers were as easy in Remake.
Damn, they're swarming us.
Let's see what they feel about the old sword. Hi, Eve. We are on to Crisis Core. Finished Final Fantasy VII. And now playing the prequel.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah! Sephiroth, the intruders are Genesis copies.
There's no doubt. This is Hollander's doing.
Who was that?
A Shinra scientist who stole the copy tech, then vanished.
Are you saying that this Hollander and Genesis are working together?
Well, that's what it sounds
possibly.
Do you know what they're planning?
Hollander sought to head the science department, and lost. He's borne a grudge against Shinra ever since. He wants revenge.
So petty. And Genesis is supporting the stupid cause?
I don't want to believe it.
Well, then don't.
Agreed. Now, Zack. Copies have been sighted in Sector 8 as well. Let's go.
We're gonna fly through this game.
This is bad.
I'm playing it for the story, so I'm
We
playing
should
on New
split up.
Game Plus, and this game is very, very broken.
call.
Where you can one-hit everything if you get the right things. Did I finish the story?
Hold
Did it-
on. I'm
what
coming.
story?
Sector 8 is Turk's jurisdiction, slick.
Reno and Rude.
You've got to be kidding me! Sung, do something!
There's no need for concern.
Huh? Okay.
Well, there's
The
a
other
Turk that we
areas.
did not see in Final
Our
Fantasy
shit's
VII.
crawling with nasties.
After this, Final
Soldiers have
Fantasy
difficulties.
VII Remake.
Reno, Rude,
Just say the word.
go. Yes, sir.
Oh. Yeah, no, not yet. We're trying to finish Zack's story.
So now we're outsourcing to the Turks.
Soldiers being stingy.
There's a manpower shortage. Done.
So
You're a
cheesy.
Turk too?
I'm Cissnei.
Cissnei the Turk.
I'm Zack. Pleasure to meet you.
So she was not in Final Fantasy VII. So
Aren't
what
you on
happened to
assignment?
Cissnei?
Same objective. Need some help here?
I appreciate the offer.
Oh,
but
how generous. Well, Sung, Zack, I gotta go.
Activating combat mode. Conflict
See?
resolved.
Broke.
Oh yeah!
That's how. So, as the game went on, playing through it the first time, you get these really, really OP items. Like right now, I got the Genji glove. Sets the damage limit at 99999, and this sets HP at 99999. I have moves that do instant death. So I guess they didn't fix it, any of that stuff, when they remade the PSP game. They kept everything the same as far as materia and all that stuff, yeah. But I wanted to get through the story of this game. We see everything play out that we saw in Final Fantasy VII with Cloud and Zack in the Shinra Manor, and then them escaping and Zack's death. We see that all in great detail. We see Zack and Aerith's relationship we're going to get to, which we got no details on in the original game. So I think that story stuff is cool to see too. So we're playing through this for lore, and that's why I'm playing New Game Plus with all the broken stuff. She has weapons like Yuffie does. We've already ran into Yuffie, if anybody missed it. Oh, we're gonna really fight Genesis already?
They're copies?
Nah, they're copies.
Activating combat mode.
So this is a G Eraser.
Conflict
Uh-oh,
resolved.
3 hits. That one was a little
yeah.
tougher. I don't know. That's a good question. Not... I don't know. We're already on chapter 3 of 10. So that's not actually Genesis. All these Genesis copies, they all look like him. I just gotta make sure
When
I
I
do...
was a kid, I always wanted to have wings. You know, like an angel.
If people had wings, they'd be monsters.
Wings symbolize freedom for those who have none. They don't symbolize monsters.
I like this music.
Impressive, soldier first class. You've got skill.
Well, unlike the Turks, fighting's our main thing.
Here, a little gift for helping me out. All right then. I'm off to the next
Message.
job. You've got something too, right?
Yeah, I do.
Until we meet again.
Once Sector 8 is clear, come to Mako Reactor 5.
Did you find something out?
Angeal has been sighted.
So it's search and destroy?
The army is mobilizing, but there's still time.
You two
and
what?
I will find
I already
them before
forgot.
they-
We do. And
And what?
fail.
To eliminate them.
For real?
Yes, for real.
Awesome! We're gonna fail!
So they're ordered to kill Angeal and Genesis, but Sephiroth doesn't want to because they're his friends, and Zack doesn't want to because, well, he's not an a-hole, and, oh yeah, good music. And Zack looks up to Angeal, although he's not happy of what he's done. I gotta remember when I get to Chapter 4 to talk to a guy in the upstairs in the office to unlock. I gotta do 2 extra missions, Mission 7, to unlock 2 more accessory slots to really complete the broken cheese. Who's an a-hole? Or did I say a-hole and you're making fun of me?
Oh yeah!
Look at this. This is also cheese.
Is that Angeal's face?
Some of this stuff is unintentionally
It
funny.
appears Genesis isn't the only one who can be copied.
Like these monsters have Angeal's face on them. I like when you make fun of me, so that's alright.
We used to sneak in there for fun when the seconds were out. Genesis, Angeal, and I.
You guys were pretty tight.
I wonder.
Flashback.
Infinite in mystery is the gift of the goddess. We
You're gonna make
seek
me
it
blush.
thus, and take
Genesis again being a weirdo. So he's obsessed with this play Loveless, and he just walks around with the book of it, and he reads it all the time like it's Bible, and he's quoting scripture. He's freaking weird.
to the sky. Ripples form on the water's surface. The wandering soul knows no rest.
Loveless, Act 1.
You remember?
How can I not, when you've beaten it into my head?
I mean, imagine if we're all hanging out, right? And I'm obsessed with this book, like he's obsessed with Loveless. So we're just hanging out, we're sitting waiting to do some training, and I'm just like, because it's a brand new policy. In fact, I decided it just now, while I was listening to your story. There are some things only kids can do, and I think you should be doing them. I mean, that's what he's doing. That is freaking weird. I'm going to knock all this shit over again.
Don't take Sephiroth lightly.
So I believe this is the Junon. Like on the canon, the sister ray. I think. I'm not positive though. It looks like it. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, but it wouldn't be like just reading to somebody. It'd be like in conversation, just hanging out.
All hail
weird.
Sephiroth, huh?
Angeal, stay back. I'll take Sephiroth alone.
Genesis.
The world needs a new hero.
I do like Genesis's jacket.
Come and
coat,
try.
whatever it is,
So
overcoat.
smug. But for how long?
Exactly like that. I would, yeah, if life was like that, that'd be hilarious. we could go to places and rehearse that and just break out into song in front of strangers and see their reaction. So there are some badass fight scenes in this like this.
Stop!
Hammer
You'll
time.
destroy this place.
That's no way to talk to a hero!
Okay, well I guess that's not the sister, right? It must be a different cannon because he just destroyed it. Or is this training? This may be training, I don't remember. That's badass. That's anytime someone goes stop, that's immediately what I think. So that's Junon in Final Fantasy VII, the place where we went for Rufus's inauguration. I won't talk about this yet.
Enough!
Angeal.
Out of my way!
Genesis!
Yeah, it was a simulation, okay. So they were training.
Just a scrape. I'll be fine. Don't worry.
This is a good flashback for it. It shows how close like these three were, and we didn't even know two of them before this game.
Even if the morrow is barren of promises, nothing shall forestall my return.
Oh yeah, he's also memorized it. He doesn't even need to read it from the book.
So, was everything all right?
Yes. As far as Genesis was concerned. But as for Angeal...
Angeal?
How long do you think it takes
What
Sephiroth to
happened?
wash his hair?
Later, I received one of his famous lectures.
About what?
Always the same. Discipline, dreams, honor, etc.
One of those, huh?
See, look at his face on there. Look how tiny it is.
So it's true. They're in league with Hollander.
I'd assume he does. It looks
How
nice
could
and
this
silky.
happen?
So it's like Angeal's face isn't even their head. It's like on the back of their head. So they have their normal face and then his tiny little face on it. It looks ridiculous.
Angeal, what are you up to? Where are you?
So what? I'm lost. I think I'm
Activating combat mode.
my brain's not working too well today.
Conflict resolved.
Oh,
Look at the little head. Look at it. Look at it. Ah, he faded away. They look ridiculous. Where are we going? I forget.
Activating combat
I have to
mode.
go down, I think. Oh, I didn't know there was another one. I think you have to go downstairs the ladder and hit a switch. It's oh, I can't go down that one. It's emotional, the end of this game. Well, thank you. Yeah, I definitely don't think I'm too big. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't cry if I stubbed my toe. Hopefully. Yeah, if it says... Oh, that's what I'm looking for right there. I think. If it says, Crisis Core... I think he cries more than me. I don't know. But yeah, it used to be up on the... I don't know. I don't think it's on YouTube. I think we lost it when we switched from... When he switched from the first person he worked with, that wasn't me. But yeah, he called his dad and was crying when the Giants won the World Series. I think that's cool. Like, I wouldn't make fun of him for that. But if I cried playing a game, I'm sure he would make fun of me. Oh, cool. Yeah, it won't be this is easy on your first playthrough. You have to unlock all this stuff. But eventually, it can be this freaking easy.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The door isn't receiving power. The source is...
Oh yeah, I think we're in Mako Reactor 5, which, by the way,
Zack, open the valve on the
this is
lowest
the
level.
second one we went to
That
in
should
Final
open the
Fantasy
door.
VII, where we fought Airbuster. Oh, you're making me go back down? That's what I thought I was doing. I mean, is it free right now, or it was free in the past, and you got it sometime in the past? Was it like an Amazon Prime game? Like, was it one of the games they gave away on Prime? What did I say? That was funny. I don't know what I said. I don't remember where to go. Oh, down. Okay. When I went too far before. Yeah, but aren't some of the are the Prime games not like Steam games? I don't know how you would have got it free then. Head to the laboratory entrance.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Ever Crisis is a new game. It's a mobile game originally.
Later. Oh yeah.
You play through most of the story though, I guess, in it. There's like Crisis Core chapters in it. There's regular Final Fantasy VII chapters in it, but it's just like a mobile version. I played it for a little bit, and I kind of got bored with it. But it's very popular from what I saw.
How wretched.
How wretched? What's wretched? What are we looking at? Review all documents and speak with Sephiroth. Okay, so this is like some lore as far as what we knew about Mako and how it affects soldiers. So this is the heightened abilities of soldier members are maintained by a delicate balance of various genetic factors. A change in this balance can only be caused by a leak of genetic information, but this is not possible under normal circumstances. This phenomenon is unique to the soldier type G. Well, we've been fighting a bunch of type Gs that we assume stands for Genesis. We don't know. They haven't told us, right? So, these are what's kind of turning into the clones, these type G ones.
I'm getting woozy.
Strangers of...
Shortly before Genesis left.
After this cutscene, I'll tell you about
The
Stranger
wound was
Paradise.
superficial. But for some reason, Genesis wasn't healing. The man who treated him was Hollander.
Professor Hollander, how is Genesis?
Look at this guy.
The problem is the Mako energy that seeped in through the wound.
Is it treatable?
First, he'll need a transfusion.
So, when Sephiroth was sparring with Genesis and sliced him in the soldier, there was Mako residue somewhere. I don't know if it was on Sephiroth's sword or where it was, but it went into his body, and he's not healing. He's getting screwed up from it.
You aren't viable.
Why couldn't I be the donor?
He does look like Jesus.
A soldier, type G.
Monolith Soft, I think, aren't they the company that makes the Xenoblade games? The Ancients Project outline. So we know Aerith was the last remaining Ancient. It's now an undisputed fact that the life form excavated from the earth, they're talking about Jenova, is indeed of the ancient race spoken of in legend. Furthermore, history records that these ancients history records that these ancients channeled the power of this planet to tear the earth asunder. Using the cells of the unearthed ancient, again, Jenova, we know all about Jenova from Final Fantasy VII, so we know that's what they're talking about. And there's one more, I think, somewhere. Right there. So Project G, the summary. Implant the cells of an ancient into a human fetus to imbue said fetus with the ancient's abilities. So we know they did that with Jenova, right? They did that to Sephiroth. That was when Lucrezia was pregnant with Sephiroth. Hojo injected Jenova cells into her. So they did this with Jenova, but that's not Project G. Something was different about Project G. We think it's Genesis, right? Well, what else would G be? That's all we know at this point. What's up, Darkseid?
It was Hollander's experiment.
I don't have a light gun
was
for
a
the
normal child
for the Wii,
which meant he failed. However,
okay, I'm confusing myself now. I think Hollander stole the information that they did with Jenova, right? And now he's trying to repeat that with... I had it backwards. He's trying to repeat that with Project G, with what they did with Jenova. Because Genova's already been here. They're doing all that. Obviously, Sephiroth is already born and stuff. So, Project G came after Jenova, I think. My mind's a little foggy with some of the lore on this game, and it can get confusing. So if anybody knows or wants to correct me on anything, please do. Please do. Glad you're doing good, Darkseid. So is Xenogears in the same series as Xenoblade? Like, is anything with a Xeno the same? Because I've never played them. Well, the Xenogears. I've seen Eve play Xenoblade, and I played a little bit at X.
Project G gave birth to the man we know as Genesis.
Okay. So either the G does not stand for Genesis because he was born from it, so... Or they named it after he was born. It's got to be one of those two, right?
Project G.
Project Genesis.
Well, Sephiroth's saying it's Project Genesis.
Contrary to this report, Genesis showed clear signs of change.
Degrading?
Not only that.
Copies?
Abominations.
Sephiroth.
Oh, there he is.
Hollander, I thought I'd find you here.
Still wearing the
You want
same
to do
shirt.
something to me, eh? But then, who will stop Genesis and Angeal's degradation?
Ah, Genesis. I like how his sword is red to match his jacket. He would do that.
Genesis.
You won't take Hollander.
Zack, go.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
There is no hate, only joy, for you are beloved by the goddess. Hero of the dawn, healer of worlds.
Loveless again. You never change.
3 friends go into battle. One is captured, one flies away. The one that is left becomes a hero.
A common story.
If we were to enact it, would I?
Well, I'm
be
sure the
one to
guy, if
play
it's
the
real,
hero?
he doesn't have
Or would you?
a wing like
It's
that.
all yours.
Indeed. After
KJ
all,
Pop.
Your glory should have been mine.
J-Pop.
How petty.
In hindsight, perhaps. Now what I want most is the gift of the goddess.
So we know when we fought Sephiroth at the end of Final Fantasy VII, he had a wing. So Genesis has the same thing going on.